Hey yo, it's me, Vey-kun, and we are back again in the second part of Ambre. Back again in the weirdness of father. No, not father. I mean, like 30 years old man and a stranger little girl. By the way, I'm not gonna reading all of this, so maybe just like a comment few sentences like weird statement or some sort. So let's get on it. She had to show herself to be as natural as possible. Oh yeah, in the last story, Ambre is trying to act like a adult woman. Yep, dressed in a feminine way. Yep. A pressing urge to spend money on all the products, like cosmetics and stuff, in order to seduce the brave. Oh, uh, she's still a little girl. Seduce? Without cheating a little. Yeah, you will cheat since you are a little girl and you will wearing a adult dress and makeup. If he thinks that I'm pretty, I'll be pretty, like on that photograph. Like this, Ambre spent her afternoons reading tips from women's magazine, training herself to conceal. Yep, buying clothes, accessories, and cosmetics. You only needed to spend without restraint piggy bank of your dreams and weak orgasms. Wait, what? Suddenly we are moving to the deep meaning paragraphs. Bask in idleness, go round in circles in your gaze. Yup, deep meaning. I don't understand this at all. Shadowy tentacles of their dreams. They had sacrificed their bodies. This is still deep meaning stuff. I can't skip this. I can't. Becoming a star seems out of her reach, but looking like one was a duty that woman's. When Tristan Mallory came home at the end of his working day, he would find Ambre waiting hand and foot, trying to cook delicious meals for him. Ambre, always elegant, craving to look her best, like a perfect little housewife with a strong character. He was past the point of missing the innocent days, but in all honesty, he didn't even understand why the young girl was putting so much effort into becoming such a perfect creature. One evening, while she was cooking an unusual dish for which the recipe was recommended on TV, accompanied by a candlelit table in order to celebrate his birthday, he dared to ask, "But Ambre, why are you doing all that for me?" The honest question hit like a ton of bricks. The complete incomprehension that was his sounded like an insult. Well, Tristan was just asking, why you look so surprised, Ambre? She'd probably spent hours gushing up in the bathroom, hours to appear fit to be seen, fresh, and she'd probably spent hours tidying the house, cleaning every nook and cranny until it was spotless. She'd probably spent hours decorating, hours taking care of this god-forsaken roast, laboriously cutting vegetables, and here he was asking her why she was trying so hard. The knife in her hands fell violently to the floor, emitting a metallic sound that was very much like an ill omen. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Ambre's voice trembled dangerously. While getting close, he noticed her hands were shaking frenetically. Like frantically. Eyes wide open, soaked in tears, she exploded. "Because I want you to love me. I want you to look at me. Why don't you ever look at me? Am I not good enough? Is that it? I will never be as good as she was, will I?" "See? But Ambre, who are you talking about? Why are you getting close?" Dumbfounded, Tristan held her in his arm as tightly as he could. No, he truly couldn't understand. He couldn't understand such intense and sudden sobs. "Yeah, woman, am I right?" Reassured by his gesture, Ambre wanted to explain herself. I'm sorry, I'll never be able to replace her." "Who are you trying to replace, Ambre? Tell me." "Your wife." "Yep, I can see that her departure left you very sad. I wanted to bring a smile back to your face. I wanted to take her place so you'd forget about her." For a split second, Tristan Mallory was breathless. It was surreal. He would have pinched himself to make sure he wasn't dreaming. But no, the pain in his chest was too real, too pitifully carved in him. How could he answer such a declaration? How could he find the right words? Catching his breath with difficulty, the 30-year-old man took Ambre by the shoulders and looked in her eyes for a long time. After a brief sigh, he affirmed, "Listen, I will never be able to forget my wife, alright? It's impossible. But that doesn't mean I don't want you. It's the exact opposite, actually. You are very dear to me, Ambre. You hear me? I need you. You already have her place. So please, stop crying. Don't make it even harder than it is." The young girl shyly dried her tears and her features changed to an adorably naive expression. She looked sincerely despaired. You're okay with me? What made you think I'd abandoned you, huh? Nothing, it's just that you seem to love her so much. I'm a bit jealous. Why is that? I don't know. When I look at those pictures, I can't help but tell myself I must absolutely make you happy. I think I love you. Ah! Tristan felt all the courage and determination he had worked up melting away overnight, and he started sobbing as well. But I love you too. I've loved you for so long. I love you so much. It makes me sick. For real? You're not treating me like a kid? Of course not. Then prove it. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does he mean? A kiss? A bedroom? Getting in on? Show me you regard me as a true woman. No, don't getting it on. Don't. No, you want me to do that? No, no. Why? Ambre silently ignored. She seemed dead set on it, so Tristan softly kissed her lips. Glad there isn't any illustration of them kissing, because that would be weird as hell. The warm and pleasurable feeling went to his head. For a few seconds, he felt as if he was holding his wife in his arm, as if she had come back for real. That delicate skin, which mattered. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. Which smelled deliciously like vanilla, reminded him of happy days. Long afternoons spent laughing in the sun, peaceful evenings under the light of the stars or by a fire, of a shared umbrella to shelter from the storm. She was here, so close, so far, within a finger's reach. He only had to close his eyes and believe in this dream. Let me just save this for a while. The illusion smiled faintly at his limit. He embraced her. If you only knew how much I love you. He had so many things he would have wished to tell her, so many that the flood of words blocked his throat and nothing could come out. So, for a lack of words to make her understand his feeling, he used his body. Tristan, no! 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 No, 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 no. When dawn's rays of light crept through the window, Ambre was profoundly asleep, lying atop Tristan's still lukewarm body. Oh, lukewarm? Lying atop, naked, eyes surrounded by dark circles, the wake of regrets, a fatigue he couldn't get rid of. He stared at her with a sad smile on his face. It was just a dream, wasn't it? When you wake up, you'll be a child again, right? What? The only answer he got was a light groaning, softened by a such serene face. He left a kiss on her fresh cheeks. As soon as he did, the sleeping lips spread to form a happy smile. I wonder what you're dreaming about. Say, would you invite me over there? I don't get that. strange night indeed. Demanded an engagement ring locked to his arm. Soon it wasn't enough for her anymore. Voracious even. She couldn't merely settle for girlfriend's stance. She needed more. She needed to surprise the woman who preceded her. Invisible rival. So the wedding shops. It's too fast. It's only been like a month in the game pacing. It's only been a month and you want a wedding? No. The magazine, advertisement and television? What? Ambre too wanted this. This heaven, the world was constantly singing the praises of. Great God. Finally a wedding! A little child and flat chest. I'm sorry. On that day, Ambre, still so frail, seemed to shine more brightly. Shine brightly like a diamond. Nah, just kidding. I forgot the lyric actually. On that day, Ambre thought she had finally erased all traces of her rival. But it still wasn't enough. The life she was living didn't seem perfect enough just yet. She still needed something else to be entirely fulfilled. She wished to start a family. After all, the world has sold marriage to her as a never-ending fairy tale, but she still needed a goal to keep on living. And it was said that her biological role, her natural role, was of course to procreate. True women should obviously yearn for becoming mothers, an unchanging law that was probably written somewhere in a fragment of DNA code. Yeah, I wonder about that. You married and then become mothers? Do you have to have a child or something? A true woman had the duty of having a child. Yeah, had. Are they had to? Preferably a girl, so that she could educate her with the same moral codes she had received. What moral codes? Liking and loving the 30-year-old guy? Her living doll to play with. Living doll? Oh, okay, I get it. Brush her hair, play tea time with, okay. You have to busy yourself with something, fill your existence or access to some kind of eternal fantasy, it depends. A desire, a project as a couple, or just an implicit order that came deep within your entrails? Ambre had really seen everywhere that those who didn't want kids were automatically unhappy without realizing it, immature, almost disabled by selfishness and neurosis. That's just judge. Give birth to a little girl. Giving birth is a pain, Ambre. was always eagerly waiting a sign, watching out her body for the indication of good news. Something was wrong, that something wasn't working. Still wasn't pregnant. Yeah, you're just a little girl. You can't be pregnant. President tried to minimize the problem, assured her that it wasn't a big deal, that it would happen someday, and they had so many other things to do together, but Ambre wasn't listening anymore. Refuse any medical checkup. Tristan, why? But Tristan's shoulders yielding under the weight of his burden was too tight to anticipate Ambre's every move. He couldn't see the disaster coming even if he had foreseen it. One day, while he was at work, she took the opportunity to go to a doctor who resided in the city center hospital. She explained the situation and begged for him to help her bear children. He gave a long sigh while staring at her from head to toe, and in an anxious voice, he kindly whispered to her, "You know, there's no need to try that hard. You only hurt yourself further. Don't bury your head in the sand. You're very well aware of your sterility, aren't you?" What? It's not the end of the world, you know. There are assisted procreation techniques that work very well nowadays, like in vitro fertilization, for example. Why don't you try to think about it? I don't like the music. The young doctor tried to be Ambre was in shock. Yup, this is like the movie Up from Disney, but this is way more creepier. No, not creepier, just bizarre. Especially with the music. My God, stop that. Once outside, the sky's blinding daylight made her lose her bearings. Ghostly and haggard silhouettes in a dark upside-down world staggered aimlessly. Ambre managed to reach the park instinctively, not really knowing how. A terrifying dread was seizing her from inside. Inside. Oh my God. Unable to see, unable to understand anymore, she let herself fall on the grass, pupils wide open. Don't die! All of a sudden, the grey filtered image of her past came back to her, and reality brutally hit her in the stomach. It's impossible. Why? Why me? Even though I am normal. I am not trash. No, it's impossible. My dream. I wanted to be happy. She remembered the mirror. The crude light above the mirror that showed her all her flaws, all her imperfections. Flawless like models. Yeah, we are entering the deep meaning again. By the way, you guys can just press pause, okay? Because I am reading this fast. mirror on the wall. Who am I really is? Locked in by her obsession, Ambre convulsed frantically while letting out piercing shrieks. It has to stop! It has to stop! Suddenly the emotional pressure becomes so strong that she completely lost all sense of reality, and her brain cracked up. She didn't move anymore. She no longer pronounced a single word. Motionless on the park's grass, eyes still fixed on terrified posture, you could have believed she was dead if she had been breathing faintly. The world seems to freeze, explode, die in an insufferable shriek of agony for world. The clock had struck midnight, but Cinderella was ready to give up on her dream. He had to go home. Ambre was waiting. What name they should give her their kid and how they should decorate his room. Dude, Ambre is kinda occupied in the park, lying on the grass, and probably went insane. Ambre should have been there to greet him with a wide smile. Instead, a sad silence. Oh my god, this is just like the very first of the start of the game from the last episode. Could it be happening again? Wait, what? This is just... Is this a loop? Or something? Ambre had gone crazy again. She had run away once more. And once more he would have to find her before she got hurt. He would have to play the part of a stranger, impassive, let on nothing of the torment devouring in my life. Oh my god, this is just like the start of the game. The first episode. No. Then the last. This time he had to hide them better than in the last cycle. Oh my god. So before the start of the game, Tristan already married and Ambre is just like, I don't know, a child or maybe a child, but she has like I don't know how to call it, but like a disorder or something. Like she believed she was a genuine little girl and didn't realize that she was married to this distant guy. Yep, rushed outside. Go to the park, please. Suddenly heard a high-pitched song. Oh god, and stop. What? In the dim light of setting sun, he made out the silhouette of a little girl sitting at her head. Both tears were rolling down her cheeks. Afraid of startling her, he approached slowly and took the close of her. He was indeed standing in front of his wife, Ambre Mallory, who used to be so charming. She was still pretty, but seemed to have aged prematurely. White locks here and there brightened up her long hair to the point where you couldn't tell her age anymore. With that appearance, she could have been an old lady, yet she was barely in her 30s. Like Tristan wouldn't appear any younger. Back hunched, looking haggard, eyes more lifeless than ever. She was crying. Her clothes were crumpled, yep, just like the start of the game. Had she rolled on the floor again? Had she harmed herself? Regardless, she had most likely gotten hurt during her runaway. Deserted, there for a while, probably in the early afternoon. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been in the state where she would be able to cry. For a second, Tristan Mallory felt the temptation to abandon her. What? No, she's your wife. Don't abandon her. Yeah, she was his wife. You love her. You love her. He almost wished she would get lost for good, that she'd disappear, so we wouldn't have to live through the endless circle again. Oh. Is something wrong? At first, his wife seemed not to hear him. She choked on her sobs, hiccuped, and shuddered. He was now sure of it. She had forgotten everything once again. Patiently, Tristan Mallory stroked her head and repeated, "Why are you crying? What happened?" It took her a long minute to calm down a bit, but eventually she wiped at her tears and answered with a faint voice interrupted by sobs. "I don't know. I think I've lost something important, really important, but I can't remember what it was." He wanted to hold her so tight. Now it all makes sense. So, like, little girl is just like an image, like a image, a temporary image. That's what I meant. The woman he loved was there just in front of him, and he could do so much as touch it. Let me just save again. Yes, done. Are you all alone? Where are mommy and daddy? I don't know. Oh, maybe in Tristan's eyes, this is the little girl, like, oh my god, how do I explain this? In Tristan's eyes, this woman is, oh my god. In Tristan's eyes, this woman is like a little girl, like having a little girl image, but in reality, like she's older than that. Do you live far away from here? I don't know. Yep, I don't know. Ambre. No, I hate being sick. But I don't know where to go. Those were the eyes of a little girl stuck in a woman's body. The eyes of a woman haunted by her little girl obsession. The eyes of a trapped person. Oh. Yep, definitely a disorder. But I don't know what disorder this is. Maybe you guys can Picture it yourself. The 30-year-old man remover. Yep. Is the room is still the same, like all pink and have stuffed animals? No? God, what have I done to deserve this? When is he going to come back? When is he going to wake up? His face in his hand, he cried suddenly in the empty living room. Will my tears reach you one day? Oh, this is just the same elevator. Yeah, you've got to behave yourself. Oh, but at the same time, this was cut in the first episode. At the same time, it was heartbreaking. He remembered the blissful day, already long gone, with difficulty, but he still remembered them. He remembered that beautiful young lady, her adorable smile, her cheerfulness, their promises. In front of Ambre's overflowing enthusiasm, Tristan Mary could help but smile faintly, almost pitifully. Now this makes sense. All I'm doing is skipping around until she remembers who she is and what she loves. Yeah, but since when she remembered, she's having like a mental breakdown and then forgets everything. And we are back to state 1. I pity you, Tristan. If she ever managed to someday. When is someday? When will be this someday come? Tristan Mary could have been an ordinary man with an ordinary life if his daily life had changed dramatically a few years ago due to a dire event. Infernal circle, never ending. Ambre is a charming quiz. We had sworn his life to Ambre had gone mad. He had never realized how obsessed she was about having a children until their doctor announced to them that she was sterile. A declaration that seemed overcomable to him, but to her it was as if she had been dealt with a death penalty. They could have pronounced hands of sign or just given up. Ambre was willing to let her little girl's dream go, to change a coma of idyllic fairy tale she was promised. It was a need, it had to go that way and that way only. Something in her head, like a fragile thread, broke. She had an emotional breakdown. Yup! Emotional breakdown. Ambre referred to childhood, where everything was easier, where everything was still possible. She didn't. She didn't recognize her husband anymore, or didn't want to recognize him. Until she would have a new breakdown and everything would reset again. Oh. That's sad. During this cycle, once more intrigued, Ambre took advantage of his absence to open a drawer she had never touched before. She had found the key in her guardian's room. Browsing through the pictures of little girl, yep, dress properly. Wait, what? Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is you know. The love of his life. She liked that story very much. Tristan, why not just tell her the truth? Like break the cycle instead of going over and over and over again. Endless loop. Ah, yeah, I feel you. I get it. But please, just tell her the truth. Will you? Come on. Because I love you, because we were so happy together, because I can live without you. Because I need your presence, your affection, because I'm all alone, because you're my wife, the woman I love. I beg of you, come back to me, get a hold of yourself, and snap out of it. Oh. Tristan was no Superman. Would Ambre ever return to normal? He didn't believe it anymore because of the disillusions. He dared to yell at the young lady who was doing her best to please him. I'm sorry, I just want you to love me. I want you to look at me. Why do you only look through me? Am I not good enough? Is that it? Dude, it's only been a few cycles and you still don't get it. She was jealous. Uh, she was jealous of her old self. Yep. jealous of her old self. As if to rewrite the past, like same kind of unconscious suicide. So Tristan softly kissed her lips. He used his body. Fake joy, fake wedding ceremony. Come on. Which would invariably make her plunge into madness as her obsession was so strong. To counter those numerous relapses, the 30-year-old man often went to the hospital with his wife to discuss with the psychiatrist in charge of her and review the possible changes. So, Tristan, how's Ambre lately? Has her condition improved a little? Not yet. The doctor frowned in a compassionate look. He was in charge of Mallory case for some time now, and he felt particularly powerless in front of such avoidance on the part of the young lady. He had tried all without success. You never know. Is that why you've called me, doctor? He grabbed a pen, played with it nervously while staring at Tristan. No, to be honest, I know Ambre would relapse again. One of my colleagues talked to me the other day. Apparently, your wife stopped by the hospital to do the usual drama queen. She ran into an intern that didn't really know how to deal with the situation. I regularly explained her case to the newbies, but between theory and practice, the poor boy, meanwhile, he told her the truth while trying to sugarcoat it to make her reflect on it. She had another anxiety attack, obviously. By the time he told her to sit down to call for me, she was already gone. If it had been me, I would try to buy you some time. Anyway, what's done is done. There's no need to apologize, doctor. It's not your fault. You know as well as I do that she temporarily loses it and lying to her about it and doesn't do any good. The fact remains that I booked today's appointment so that I could check on how you're faring and how she's been since that unfortunate incident with my college. Nothing's changed. The doctor sighed. He stuck the pen in his coat pocket and stopped writing. While nervously stretching his beard, he mumbled in an understanding tone. Frankly, I'm impressed. I really don't know how you can keep going like this, Tristan. In your place, I wouldn't be able to. But I still have to make you see a doctor too. We never know. You're not safe from having a breakdown just like her. I totally understand, doctor. You know, every cycle I try to do things a bit differently, but in the end, I'm tired, worn out. I've lost all hope. So all that I could do for her is to make her as happy as possible during that golden time where she's living a perfect childhood. All that's left of the woman I love is a shadow, so I hope she'll eventually find the rest. The two men gazed at Ambre, who was in the hospital's hallways in the distance, playing like a little girl. Suddenly, Tristan broke the silence, his voice trembling. Sometimes I wonder if she ever going to get out of that prison she built around herself to avoid suffering. Is she ever going to accept the face of us? Is she ever going to accept to face the outside world? Or is she going to keep living is she going to keep living in an eternal golden dream where everything perfect? I wish I could promise you that she'll wake up from that long nightmare, but something inside me thinks she will never call her obsession into question, which is an immense waste. Because of that, she's forsaken herself from a life that could have been wonderful. Meanwhile, Ambre Mallory was cheerfully having a chat to what she thought to be another little girl of her age. In reality, the young woman was babbling deliriously with dead eyes to her own reflection in the mirror, still stuck in that never-ending dream, free of hardships. You know what? I've got a lover. Yes, for real. I'm even going to marry him soon. Let me save this. And we'll be happy until the end of time and have and have lots of kids, just like in fairy tales. How could it be otherwise? You're right. Every day will be a celebration. If only I didn't have that strange feeling. I think I've lost something important. Really important. Yep, your memories. But I can't remember what it was. And the end, but there is no ending for Tristan. I feel bad. Helia, a nice job on making the heartbreaking story and art. Music is kinda nice, but yeah, I mean it's good, but kinda scary on the tense part. So basically, to sum it up, it's just a story of a man and his wife who has like a disorder. She thought herself like this picture. She thought herself as a little girl, even though she's already like old. Man, this is sad. Now it all makes sense. So it's not about pedophile or something like old man to a little girl sort of a relationship. It turns out just a normal man and wife relationship, husband and wife. Yep. So that's all for the game now. You guys can, oh no, I would say you have to like the video or comment. No, I'm not gonna say that. You guys, I don't know how to end it. Maybe I'll just end it because I already gave my comment on this game. So that's it for now. Maybe I will, maybe we will meet again in the next game, but who knows? I don't know what to play next. This is just released recently on Steam. I guess that's it. See you guys next time. Vey-kun out.